Well, hello children. Felix, man, it's so nice to be out here again. Out here in the beautiful weather. Yesterday we had such a lovely day. It was almost like a beautiful summer spring day, and there was lots of flowers all over. Everybody was so excited. They were at the beach. They were enjoying themselves, Felix. And you know, I'm looking forward to spending more and more time close, to the sea, close to nature, and especially as we tell the children's stories. Well, Felix, it's so good to see you again on this Monday, this beautiful children's story time. And children, welcome here with us. So glad to have you here. And again, remember, Felix, we need to get our Bibles. And children, we're going to go to Galatians today, and we're going to look at Galatians chapter 6, but we're going to do that just now. First of all, Felix, how are you? You fine? Did you have a lovely weekend? And what did you do? You went to church. Wow! And what did you do at church? You sang. And what else? You had all your friends around you, and were you so glad to see them? Oh, children, I wonder how excited you are of seeing your friends again. It's lockdown has been moved to level 1, and we now can go to church and we can sing and we can tell Jesus how much we love him. And not only that, we can see old Christian friends. Isn't that nice, Felix? Well, children, let's get going, and I want to sing The Love of Jesus is so wonderful. Children, you know that song. Let's sing it together. You ready, Felix? Okay. The love of Jesus is so wonderful. The love of Jesus is so wonderful. The love of Jesus is so wonderful. Oh, wonderful love. It's so high you can't get over it. So wide you can't get round it. So deep you can't get under it. You gotta go through the door. Yes, we gotta go through the door. And Jesus says that he is the door. He says, I'm the gate. I'm the good shepherd. Anyone who wants to come in to meet the Father must come through Jesus. So we gotta go through the door, children. And Felix, what song would you like us to sing? We always sing that one, but do you want us to really sing that? Okay, children, the one that Felix wants us to sing is give me oil in my lamp, keep me burning. Is that the one, Felix? Okay, children, let's sing that one together. Give me oil in my lamp, keep me burning. Give me oil in my lamp, I pray. Give me oil in my lamp, keep me burning. Keep me burning till the break of day. Sing Hosanna, sing Hosanna, sing Hosanna to the King of Kings. Sing Hosanna, sing Hosanna, sing Hosanna to the King of Kings. Children, we are so excited to be out here, and you can see the sea around us. It's a high tide. It's close to that pool that we were at last time, and it's so nice to be here. The sun is warm, and yet, Felix, just now when I was standing in the shade and the wind was blowing, it was quite chilly. The wind is still chilly, eh? Yeah. Okay, well, let's sing our last one, children. The one I want us to sing now is that one. Are you downhearted? You know that one, children. Let's sing that together. Are you downhearted? No, no, no. Are you downhearted? No, no, no. Troubles may come and troubles may go. We trust in Jesus, come well or woe. Are we downhearted? No, no, no. Well, children, I struggled with my whistle there today, Felix. Did you notice that? Okay, children, let's go to our Bibles. We're going to go to Galatians chapter 6, and we're going to read together there It says there in verse 2, okay, Felix? Galatians chapter 6, verse 2. It says, carry each other's burdens, and in this way you will fulfill the law of Christ. Oh, you know what Paul's telling us there to do there? He's saying that when you see somebody struggling and they're carrying a burden that they can't, carry the burdens, help them carry it. It makes me think of that saying, Felix, where it says 2 is better than 1, and many hands make light work, and there's such a lot of other little interesting sayings, and that's exactly what Paul is saying. Carry each other's burdens, and in this way you will fulfill the law of Christ. Felix, imagine if everybody in the world just cared about everybody else and helped everybody else. What a lovely world we'll be living in. Well, children, the story I want to tell you today is taken in a family situation, and this family grew up on a little farm, and there was quite a few people involved. There was a mother, the father. There was a little girl, her name was Alice, and she was actually not a little girl, she was the oldest of all the children, and she was very responsible. And then we had another person by the name of Peter, and then there was this little boy, and his name was Joe. And one day the parents decided that they wanted to go away for a while, and they needed to leave the children home. But they realized that the parents were knew that they had trained the children well, and that the oldest child would take care and responsibility of everybody else. And Joey, he was the youngest, and the one that always wanted to play, but he had learnt already to listen to his older sister. And anyway, the parents came and they said to them, listen, all of you, get together. And then they said to the children, to the 2 boys particularly, listen, I want you to understand that your sister's in charge, and you must listen to her. We're going away, and whatever she tells you to do, you must do. Little Joey wasn't so excited, because his sister was always such a bossy person. She would tell him, do this, do that, and she just wanted to boss everybody. But he thought, Mommy and Daddy's going away, we must listen to our older sister. And he said, okay, I'm going to listen to her. And she said to him, listen, you must go and milk the cows. And he went and he milked the cows. And the other brother, she said to him, you must go down to the barn and you must make sure that the hay is out in the barn. And every week they would do their chores during the day. But at night, what was so exciting, which made Joey so happy about his sister, is his sister didn't tell him, you must go and sleep now, bossing him to go and sleep, or you must wash the dishes, or you must, tidy up your room, you've been playing, and all the toys, and they just played and they enjoyed themselves, and yet every day they did their chores. But children, all of a sudden the older sister remembered, oh no, Mommy and Daddy's coming back tomorrow and we need to get the place ready. So she got up and she called the 2 boys and she said, hey, we need to tidy up. And she said to Joey, I want you to go into that room over there, which is Mommy's favorite room, and all the toys and things that are lying around there, you must pick them up. And he said, you're bossing me. And she said, you need to do this because, Mommy and Daddy's coming tomorrow. Oh, yeah, but I don't want to do that. I want to eat ice cream. And she said, you need to do this. And she was very strict. And, he got so angry. And he took something that was close by. It was actually an old shoe brush, but it was all covered in black shoe polish, and he threw it at her, and she ducked, and it moved past her and went into the room, her mother's favorite room, and hit against the wall and made a big black mark against the wall there. On the beautiful wallpaper, it was like a gold with green wallpaper. And he thought, oh no, what am I going to do? And he ran outside and he went and he hid in the barn. And the other 2 children cleaned up the whole house. And the next day, the mother came home and the daddy came home. And they sat at the table, but he was very quiet. Joey didn't say much. And they were, the father and mother thought, oh, maybe he's sick. And they gave him some medicine, which didn't really taste nice. That medicine that you always have to take when it's not so nice. But anyway, they gave him some medicine and they sent him to his bed and he went to sleep. But he was so worried. Oh, what is Mommy going to do when she finds out how I damaged her beautiful wallpaper, her golden with green? I was so angry. I shouldn't have been angry, because all that my sister was trying to do is to get us to make sure that the home was right, because the parents left her in charge and she needed to be sure that she was responsible. And you know, the home was tidy, and he knew that he didn't do that. Anyway, next minute, some people came to visit and they were so excited, and the mother took their friends and they went up into this room, her favorite room. And when they were walking up, he thought, oh no, she's going to see how I damaged her wall with a shoe polish, and I wonder what she's going to do. And he was waiting, and Joey was thinking, I'm just waiting to hear that scream, but no scream came. Next minute, his mother called him, Joey, come here. And Joey came up, and as he came up, he looked at the wall and he noticed that there was no mark on the wall. The mark was gone. And he thought to himself, what happened there? And he went and he sat down and he was listening to his mommy and the lady that was visiting. And finally, they went down, and Joey realized that his sister had done something. And he went up to his sister and he hugged his sister and he said to her, oh, thank you so much for helping me. But what did you do? And she said to him, whispered in his ear, well, what I did is I found some of the wallpaper that was like that, and I cut it out and I stuck it very carefully, very, very, careful to make sure there was no gaps. And then I sanded it and I made it look exactly like it used to be. And he said to his sister, oh, thank you so much. Even though it was so horrible to you, you carried my burdens with me, and I'll never forget that. And you know, children, every time he looked at that wallpaper and he didn't see the black mark, he remembered how that his sister, exactly like it says there, carried his burden, so that she would, in actual fact, help him to fulfill the law of Christ. Isn't that interesting, children? So many times children fight and we don't want to help one another. But the older sister wasn't only responsible, children, but she also loved her little brothers, and she never wanted them to get into trouble, so she helped them. Well, Felix, we need to remember that not always can we fix the mistakes that other people make, but at least we can help them to carry that burden and to, help them, even if they have to say sorry sometimes. Well, children, it was so nice being out here with you. Again, you remember, Felix, we're going to see them again on Thursday, children. Right throughout lockdown, we were with you, but we want you to know every Monday and every Thursday, yes, all the time, we are going to get together for children's stories. Well, Felix, it's time to say goodbye. Children, it was so nice being with you. Bye-bye. Okay, Felix, say bye. Bye. See you again on Thursday. Bye.